Shoot, does anyone remember how I opened the last episode?
No.
I figured I would.
You're
so
Mr.
listened to it
Editor,
like
man.
10 times. But
Yeah.
oh well. I guess we'll figure it out.
We do a new one every app.
Oh, there we go.
Aloha and bienvenidos.
Good video. What does that mean? Is that good
aloha.
morning? Bienvenido does not mean aloha.
I think you'll find that aloha is pretty multi-purpose.
Yeah, it's like the pyramids. It was thought of everywhere.
Every culture has their own form of aloha. We in America have aloha.
Whoa, that's right. We took
Wow.
it.
It's
We
ours
didn't
now.
need to come up with our own.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, fuck it. I'll just do something then.
All right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Dungeon Guild Legends of Calberothe. I am your resident dungeon master, Seth Hurley, joined by Jordan Horne playing the... Or wait, shoot, no. Because I did have this part of it set up, and I immediately said it backwards.
Jordan Horne playing the illustrious Yibs.
The illustrious yes.
That would be a good, like, April Fools or something. We're already past April Fools, but if I had to play
For
Alor
next
and you had to
year.
play Yibs,
Could we do April Fools? We'll be busy celebrating Gibbs's birthday
that's very true. That's very true. I'll be midway through cake decoration.
with Jahan VonTrapp as the small but mighty Yibs,
Greetings.
and Jordan Horne as the tall but flighty Alor.
Hello.
Where were we last time? You guys met up in the Shambling Ale House, a tavern sat square by the border of Redwind and Gauntlgrim, the dwarf and gnome territories, only to find that it was entirely stabbed by elves. Shortly after, you guys met an orc named Ront, who was accosted by a dwarf scout who had come to arrest him for allegedly having a hand in an assassination attempt on King Mognan Earthcoat V, the king of Gauntlgrim. And just as he was being taken away, you convinced him to fight against his arrest and assisted him in that fight, only to find yourselves surrounded by an ambush by the drow, who were disguised as the elves manning the tavern. You were tranked and loaded up in a basement where you met a mysterious leader to these drow who was able to summon mysterious spider fangs seemingly out of nowhere to deal an even more potent dose of this sleep poison. After a tenuous fight with him, helmed by our tank, Yibs,
Very generous.
you were all re-knocked out and brought down this massive hole and were locked away in some sort of cell at a camp called Velkynvelve in the Underdark. We'll go ahead and open up with you guys in this cell.
Okay. How long has it been? Are we picking right back up
Yeah.
or?
Yeah. You guys are locked in there with Ront, the orc, a pale green individual covered in bandages, a bluish looking gnome kind of person, and a, I guess, big mushroom for like mushroom standards, I suppose.
All right. Well, if we're doing a look around the cell, does anybody else seem to be like awake and energized, vibrant, or do they all look kind of knocked out like we were? Do they all look like just waking up?
No, by the looks of it, the two people in here are, besides the two of you and Ron, are awake. They're sitting on their bunks. Go ahead and give me, I guess you don't even need to give me perception checks. You guys are in here. It's kind of nice for a cell. Like, there are beds for each of you. The floor is like, it's seemingly made of, it's like wooden floors, like planks and everything. You see that there's a little bathroom off the back. It doesn't have a door, but the toilets are in a little corner. But yeah, there's, as I guess what it's worth, I don't know how many jail cells each of you have been in. This is one of the nicer ones for sure. Like, it is probably, the beds seem a little nicer than the tavern you guys just came from.
All right. Yeah, I guess Yibs will, he'll look around kind of groggy, I assume, because he got hit with enough drought tranquilizer to knock him out for more than the week down.
They shot him with like 20 darts in the back.
Yeah, and then 20 more in the front. So he's gonna look around, rub his eyes. Where the hell are we? Wait, who's... Hello?
Yeah, you see the pale green guy. He leans off. He's sitting on his bed. He kind of leans forward and waves to you. You see he's missing a bunch of teeth. His eyes are almost completely white, and he's got just unkempt, white, messy hair. Ah, you're in Velkynvelve. Welcome.
Velkynvelve.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
To be sold. You're in the finest slave camp this side of Menzoberranzan.
Yibs's eyes are gonna go wide and his shoulders are gonna drop a little bit. You're kidding.
I mean,
No, that can't be right.
they told me it was gonna happen one day, and I guess they're right.
Someone told you were gonna end up in a slave camp?
No, but I've definitely been told that I'm gonna get myself into something like this, and I guess here we are. And Alor is going to wander over and by the bars. How are there a lot of cells? Are we in a cell?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are in a cell.
Okay.
Yeah, on the way here, you guys were dragged past. It seems you're on, like, the setup is you're in a cell, the six of you. There's a cell of six next to you, and then there's two more floors with two other cells. There's, two floors of them below you.
Okay. What are we being sold for?
Well, at a slave camp, if I had to guess.
Okay. Where?
Oh, probably Menzoberranzan. I think they may even still do business with Gracklestug. It's been a minute since I've been there.
So,
What?
is it
when
like
is
a
it?
rent out such situation?
No, sometimes it depends. You know, I've heard that sometimes they bring folks in and they have an auction house here, or sometimes they just cart us all to Menzoberranzan and distribute us amongst the houses, you know, whoever buys.
Yibs is just in his, like, corner/bed, just shaking his head. Like, no, oh, fuck, no, God. He's gonna pat himself down. Does he still have all his, like, clothing and apparel, just no gear?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, they even took my fucking statue.
I
God.
took like your like jackets and stuff though.
God damn
Just
it.
kind of the base layer.
Oh, and I'm cold.
All things considered, it's like a damp, humid kind of warm here.
Oh, okay. I take it back. Yibs is very used to wet and warm in terms of climate.
I mean, alright.
He'll look around.
How long have you been here?
Me, it's been, well, when is it?
When is it?
Yibs is gonna count on his fingers.
I guess at this point you don't really know how long you've been out.
Can I make a history check for the day I last remember?
I know it was May last I remembered.
Yeah, last I believe it was May 14th when you guys got taken.
Must be like May 16th now.
May 16th, so about a month or two.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. That's... Have you ever tried getting out of here?
Oh, no, I'm frail and old. I couldn't do anything like that.
You seem remarkably chill with your surroundings, though.
I mean, I've slept in worse, really.
Do you know the people who took us?
Yeah, I've seen them around. It seems The headmistress is Ilvara Mizrim, and her lackey, Shur Vandry, Captain Shur Vandry. And then there's a bunch of other drow. I think there's a priestess in training. I didn't catch her name. I think she's also a Vandry. And oh, the man who brings us our meals, the broken one. I think his name is Jorlin.
Jordan. All right.
Gibbs is gonna look this guy up and down. Say, you've been here a month. When are they gonna sell you?
Frankly, they don't have a lot of confidence I will sell. I'm broken and old. I mean, would you want me working around your house? He gives you a dirty smile.
You're just gonna slightly recoil from his dirty smile. Then why are you still around if they're not selling you? Are you just the welcoming committee?
Maybe. I never thought of it like that. I think they just try to get a full haul and they'll, bring me to market, and maybe someone will put me in some kind of cellar to beat rats with my hands or something.
I mean, everybody, I'm gonna look him up and down and say, dress for the job you want, I guess.
It'd be the first job I had. Be nice. I mean, I guess it's not a job. They don't pay. It will be nice because I'll be a slave, but, other than that.
Can you give an insight on this guy to just see if he's really kind of on the level of the rest of these people in here that I've seen? The orc and
the
orc and the
insight.
All right, let's give an on the level check. That's a 24.
No, this guy he was probably I say well off. He was well and surely off before he spent a month in a cell.
Huh, okay. I'll give kind of a little blink and then go, okay, cool. Anyway, and then look over towards another person.
You see Ronson here, a blueberry-colored little gnome-like person, and, a mushroom grown in the corner.
You there, gnome fella.
You see, she looks up.
Hey, you're in this mess too?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you been in here?
I have been in here. You see, she taps the frame of her bed rhythmically as she tries to count. I believe it has been a week and 3 days.
All right.
Okay, not too long. Have you tried to bust out of here in that time?
No, admittedly, I haven't tried. No, I'm afraid if I could even get out of here, I'd need to get in to the next cage to get my brother.
Is your brother in the neighboring cage, or is he somewhere else in the place?
No, he is next door. You see, she goes over and she knocks on the wall, and you hear a very quiet knocking back.
Okay. Are you, he's gonna kind of lean over to her and gesture towards the crazy guy who's been here a month. He doesn't seem all together there. Are you competent at anything? Are you decent at any, do you have any tricks?
Am I competent at anything?
Yeah, what was your job?
Well,
Wouldn't happen to be a locksmith, would you?
No, not such. But even then, I'm sure I would need my tools. Should I
guess
be a
if you were an
locksmith?
amateur locksmith.
Are you?
I mean, give me a little bit with the door and I'll see what I can cook up.
Please do.
All right. Yibs is gonna walk over to the door.
Yeah, when Yibs gets to the door, Alora's there.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, ma'am, I'm really sorry we kind of blundered into this.
Did you just call me ma'am?
What is that, weird?
A little bit.
Probably.
I
I don't see a ring. I think she's miss.
kind of figure most elves I meet really don't like being talked to as an equal by little old me.
Good thing I'm not an elf. My name's Alor.
Pleasure to re-meet you, Alor.
Yeah.
I am Yibs. I would give you a kind of spiel about how cool I am, but I'll save that for after I'm done breaking this door open.
We're all
You're
waiting
gonna-
with bated breath.
You're gonna mess with the door now?
Yeah, but only as a, starter upper. See if
Yeah.
there's anybody coming along.
Alor's gonna put her hands up and walk away and plop down on one of the bottom bunks.
You see
Right.
the pale green guy smiles at you.
Alor's going to turn a little bit in the other direction and look for someone else in the cell.
Yeah, you see that there's this gnome woman and the big old mushroom growing in the corner.
There's a big mushroom growing in the corner. Like, growing in the corner?
I guess give me investigation.
That's a 19.
Yeah, as you look at this thing, you see that it looks like it's growing off of 2 stalks, which could almost be mistaken for legs.
Alor's gonna lean over to Ron and... Does that mushroom have legs?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it looks like it. It's pretty kind of funny.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a mushroom with legs before. Is it a kind of monster?
I mean, maybe I feel like if it was dangerous, we would have the cell to ourselves. But those 2
Yeah.
are still here.
Hey, I don't want to look at the pale guy. I want to look at the gnome lady.
You feel you look at the gnome lady and you can see him behind her, kind of out of focus, looking at you still.
That's a really big mushroom.
Yes, it is. I suppose I hadn't looked at it closely.
You've been here for a week and you haven't looked at the big mushroom growing in your cell?
I suppose I didn't get to say my profession, but as a mushroom gatherer, it is a little dangerous to go around looking at mushrooms that you don't recognize.
Oh. Do you think it's dangerous?
Maybe. Now that I am looking at it, I suppose it... You see, she kind of reaches her foot over and taps it with her shoe. You see it takes a couple steps back. A myconid.
What's a myconid?
A myconid is like if you were a mushroom.
That's kind of cool. We're just gonna stand up and walk over, squat down, and look at him.
Yeah, as you squat down, you see it shudder a little bit and blast spores on you. As you do, you hear a little voice in your head. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing in here?
I was kidnapped and then I got captured.
By the drow people?
I got kidnapped by a drow and then we got captured by other drow.
Where were you taken from?
I was taken from outside where I live, the Neverlight Grove. Got snatched. Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I think like 2 months. I started rooting, haha.
And are they gonna sell you?
Maybe. Probably. Maybe to a chef or something. No, I hope not.
I've never seen anything quite like you before.
I've never seen anything.
You can't see?
Well, right now I kind of see through spores. So, kind of. My eyes haven't grown in yet.
You're gonna grow eyes one day?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. How young are you?
Probably like 7 years old.
Wow.
I know, 7, and I don't even have my arm stalks yet. Ah, shucks.
Could not be me, little guy. Sorry.
Well, alright. This is not a great situation. Yips, was it?
Hello.
Alright. Maybe don't mess with the door just now. Just for now.
Gibbs will take his hands away from messing with the door.
Okay. So what's it like here? Like one of the bougier cells I've seen.
You see a lot of cells?
None of your business.
Gibbs will give like a thumbs up.
Yeah, you see this green fella stand up. Well, I believe that they, try to keep us comfortable and fed so that we sell for more. I don't know that people would get much out of a withered, broken slave. Probably want us hardy and presentable.
See. And these auctions, do they take place often?
I haven't seen one. I think they mostly do operations once they got a full house.
How full up are we right now?
Think we may be full.
All right, maybe mess with the door.
That's a good sign. Ibs will go back to messing with the door, but not because she told him to. All right.
Go ahead and, I guess, give me sleight of hand with disadvantage.
You got this, little man. Come on. All right, good start. 13. Oh, I thought it was a 6. It's a 9. Okay, 13. And then disadvantage, 15. Okay, so 13.
Yeah, no, you don't get anything out of it.
Pawing at the lot.
Okay. Ibs will flick with the lock. But does he, he doesn't bust it or anything, but can he tell, like, oh, this is a nicely made one, or, like the quality?
Yeah, this is some good stuff.
Okay.
Give me investigation, though.
Let's see. Investigation. Oh, 21.
Yeah, as you're looking it up and down, you see that the bottom of the gate looks like it's a little, not even worse for wear, but it's, the bottom it will drag across the floor sometimes and everything. You see a piece of one of the bottom bars is missing.
Okay. Hey, does anybody in this cell have any kind of object with them? Like, I don't know, something metal or like a file? Anybody got a little dagger, hairpin?
You see the green man and the purple girl shake their heads.
Little mushroom with legs in the corner?
No, I don't got nothing.
I assume I don't hear that, so I'll just go, darn. Okay. The floor is wood, though, right? Like, underneath the bars, the cell bars?
It is wood in the cell, like nice wood flooring, but out there it is stone.
Okay. And I assume the bars are like some kind of steel or iron.
Yeah, there's some kind of metal.
I'll look over at the crazy guy. Hey, do you know when next we're getting our food, our rations?
I figure it shouldn't be too long now.
Okay, so if we're gonna try something, make it quick, or we figure out something to do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look over. Is that dwarf who we fought here?
No, she is not in this cage. But go ahead and give me, I guess, a perception check for like an hour ago.
Okay. All right, that'll be with disadvantage. Jesus, my dice are so loud. Okay, 13.
13. You don't remember much. You were groggy, just got tattooed.
Yeah, Yibs will scramble for a second and then pull down his shirt.
Oh yeah, what does that look like?
You remember it looking like the symbol you see on a lot of their armor. It looks like some kind of crest with something else connected to it. But as you go to look at your arm for reference, it is not there.
What the hell? Where'd it go? Does it hurt?
Oh, thank God. What a spooky dream.
It's still a little raw, like it would be after getting a tattoo.
What'd they brand me with? Was it magic?
Okay. If nobody else is in here, nobody has any items, but there's a little bit of the bar gone. Is it enough to, like, stick a hand through or under?
Yes.
Okay. I assume I can't really get much, though.
Right. And go ahead and give me perception while you're trying to fit your hand under this bar.
Oh, easy peasy, can do. 22, all right.
22, yeah, as you go to slide your hand under this gap, you hear the sound of a crossbow adjusting, and you see there's a guard on the balcony outside of your cells.
Gibbs is gonna, like, touch his index finger and thumb in, like, the okay kind of movement, and then pull his hand back.
Is there a guard?
There's a guard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to be a little bit trickier than that. Does this room have blankets?
Yeah, it's got blankets. They're not, like, particularly thick, but...
Oh, that's perfect. All right, you're just gonna grab a blanket off a bed.
All right.
Start twisting it up like a wet towel to whip someone with.
I've been in here for, like, 10 minutes, man. Are you okay?
No, I gotta get out. I hate being trapped in shit.
This is kind of a last resort, man.
There's... Really?
Don't worry, it's just in case I need it.
Do we want to consider any other options first?
It's not for me, genius.
Oh my god.
I think he's kind of off-putting, too. I don't know that we gotta...
I think he's very off-putting, actually.
think he's
I'll lean in and
very
say.
off-putting.
You know, I don't know his deal.
I don't know either. Okay. How do I get out of this cell? What's it looking like out there?
You have dark vision, right?
Yeah, I should.
Okay, so yeah, you can see the balcony outside. You see that there's a guard at kind of, because you guys are on the end of this path. There's like a balcony, and then the cells are inside of this chasm wall. And as you look out, you see that there is a stalactite connected to a rope bridge. It looks like there are little slit windows. Looks like there's a watchtower in there.
Okay.
And that's about 30, 60, it's like 60 feet away from you. 30 for the balcony, 30 open space, and then watchtower.
Okay. And are they high up in the air?
Yeah, you remember on your way to your cell, you guys are way up.
Okay.
Gibbs is kind of like pacing in the back. He's not quite panicking. No, he is. He's panicking, but it's not quite obvious to people. Like,
Give me deception.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll see if it's obvious to people. That's a 2. That's a 4.
Yeah, you are sweating and mumbling and pacing around. You're tying a noose, at least
Luckily,
seemingly. And yeah, people are picking up that you are stressed.
Do you think
Thank goodness it's not that obvious, he thinks to himself.
Do you think we can make a break for it when they come and get his body?
Maybe. I mean, they'd have to take it out, right?
I mean, probably. These floors are pretty nice.
Yeah. Do you think the mushroom would eat him? I know that's what mushrooms do.
I mean, do you think they'd just let it rot for that long? Like, I bet, if they want us to be in good condition, they're not going to let us stink like corpse.
Well, that makes sense. I wouldn't eat him. I wouldn't do that.
Well, see? They'll have to come get the body then.
All right. But, again, this is plan like maybe like G. Let's try to think of some others.
All right, plan A. I was going to say, how's Yibs handling it? And just see him pacing, tying a noose. All right,
Yibs skips to bargaining in the stages of grief.
Have you never been arrested before?
I've been arrested before, but usually it's not knocked out, taken to a third location, stripped of all my gear, and put into like a giant prison.
Well,
usually I've just been like put in the town jail.
Yeah, listen, this place is different than the drunk tank, but like it's still kind of the same. Like, they have to have our stuff somewhere.
That's true. Okay.
Would it be in that watchtower? No, that doesn't make sense.
If they bring us our food, we don't get utensils, right? I'll look over at the crazy guy.
Nope, just hands.
Awesome.
Okay.
If you're going to hang yourself, can I have yours?
My hands?
Shit, sure, if you're offering. I meant your food.
You want my hands?
It would be rude to say no to a man's dying wish.
Walk over to Alor. I think we have 2 problems on our hands.
Yeah, I have quite a few problems that they're starting to add up. So what are you good at? What can you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of tricksy. I'm good with my hands.
I was gonna say, where'd the big talk go? Come on.
Yeah. I'm good with my hands. I'm good with stealing and pickpocketing, fidgeting. If I had my idol, then I could do some magic, but I don't, so I can't.
You can do magic.
I can do magic. Well, nothing crazy, but yeah, I have a couple tricks up my sleeve. But I need a holy symbol for it. I'm gonna lean in. I'm a cleric.
Okay, how do you make one of those symbols?
He was gonna blink a couple of times. I've never made one, but, I guess maybe I could.
I mean, somebody has to make everything.
Yibs is gonna look around the room. There's no, chairs?
No, just the beds.
Okay. Does every prisoner have their own bed?
Yep, there's 6 in here.
All right. Yibs is gonna take a look at his bed. Does it look like he could maybe break it if need be? Like snap a leg off?
I guess give me insight or investigation. Probably investigation. Insight's more psychological.
Spot and lies. Yeah. That's a 14.
If you really put some elbow grease into it, maybe it'd be a lot easier to use something to break it. But they're, pretty nice. All things considered, it's a sturdy bed.
Hey, big guy.
Yeah.
And I'll look over at Ront.
What's up?
You wouldn't happen to be strong enough to maybe snap a leg or a bedpost off of this thing, would you?
I could try.
Sweet. All right, good luck.
As he comes to check out your bed, you hear the sound of limping footsteps and squeaky wheels. Go.
Cut it.
It's mealtime.
Yeah. Okay. I'll stand at attention, lean against the wall, cool-like, and just kind of look off into the middle distance.
1 foot cocked against the wall, arms folded.
My pinky picking something that doesn't exist out of my teeth.
As you guys hear the cell next to you get their food, the wheels squeak again, and you see another one of these drow show up. You see his right arm hangs limply off his shoulder, and looks like the right side of his face is covered in these deep scars. And he limps his way over, dragging this food cart behind him. All right, back, all of you.
Yeah, all right, whatever you say.
Yeah, get back.
You see he makes his way over to a slot up in the bars, a little gap. And he holds, with his good hand, he holds a tray out. All right, Pale Elf, this is yours.
Me?
Pale, yes, you.
All right. I'm gonna go get my food, I guess.
All right, you grab it. Looks like it is like a square cut of some kind of bread and some sort of porridgey thing. You see he holds out another tray. Green, red eyes, this is yours.
Yibs will kind of shake his head up and then walk over.
You see it's held over your head. He's like, you're gonna have to catch it. Are you ready?
Yibs is going to do some quick back-of-the-box calculations. Looking at this guy, now that I actually walk up and go towards him, does he have anything does he have a sword at his belt? Or some keys on a jangly ring on his lapel or something like that? Anything distinguishing in his uniform?
Yeah, it looks like he has a set of keys and a great sword on his back.
Great sword.
I'm making a move for that great sword. Okay. Would the keys be is he close enough to the bars that I could theoretically reach them?
No, he's reaching in and his arms are longer than yours.
Damn, my one weakness. That's why they didn't draft me for the heat. The pond water heat. Okay. Yibs will kind of look over at him and go, yeah, sure, I can catch it.
Go ahead and give me a, dex check.
Dex check, all right. That's a 13.
You catch it.
Okay.
He similarly hands out meals to the rest. Yeah, you see that there is a 6th meal on the cart, but he starts to wheel away. Looks like everyone but this mushroom got one.
We're still waiting for somebody's food.
What?
Sir, hey, you're missing someone.
Who?
This guy. You see him? He's the mushroom off in the corner. He needs food.
I see. Well, you have to bring it to him. Someone.
Okay.
Not the pale one. The pale green one.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you see he holds out the tray.
Okay. Gibbs' mind is going a mile a minute. He could try some shit, but he really doesn't want to incur the wrath on his cellmates. So he's just gonna grab. It's like what kind of a tray is it? What material?
It seems to be wood.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Like half decent kind of thin cutting board, essentially.
Yeah, Yibs will reach up and try to catch it again.
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me dex.
All right. That's an 11.
Yeah, you catch it, but the bread falls on the floor.
Inside the cage or outside the cage?
Inside.
Ah, damn. All right. I'll reach down and grab the bread. Say, when's our next meal?
Next is in 4 hours.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you see he just hobbles off with his cart.
All right, Yibs will walk back.
Have they not been feeding you?
I don't know that they knew I was here.
Oh no.
I mean, you see he kind of lifts one of his feet and you see that the wood underneath him is decayed. It's like, I've been making do.
Is it just rotten on spots, or?
Yeah, it looks like he's been doing what mushrooms do.
Do you think you could move over? I'm sorry, do you have a name?
Yeah, my name is Stool. I think it's because I look like a stool, like a chair, I mean.
Alright. Still, can you move over? Or are you rooted in there?
Yeah, no, I can move. You just you gotta pick me up. I've been here for a while.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt you, right?
No, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up, give him a gentle tug.
Yeah, you see these thin little roots snap off the bottom of his little stump feet.
And then I guess I'll put him down back where he can walk around.
Yeah, you see Toddles. He doesn't have knees. He just kind of... What's his name? What's the grandfather from King of the Hill? He walks around like him, kind of.
Cotton.
Yeah. But he doesn't even have ankles, so he's really hobbling.
Dark Souls 1 mushroom boy.
Do you want some bread?
Sure.
Gibbs.
Can I hear this mushroom?
Yeah, the spores are all over the place.
Okay, then I'll do a big exaggerated kneel down or a squat down and be like, "Hey, little guy, my name is Yibs. It's excellent to meet you. Here, have some food." And I'll kind of place a piece of bread in front of him.
Yeah, you see he goes and he stands on it. Thank you.
Yibs will give another okay hand and a nod and a smile.
Yeah, I guess looking at where he was in the floor, is it just minor damage?
No, he's been there for, I think you said a couple months. So it's pretty rotted.
Hey, big guy, you think you can maybe work something with that?
Yeah, I think so. What do you want out of it? Like, what's the goal?
Well, if the floor is wood, I assume there's stone underneath this wood, but if you can maybe pry up a part of a floorboard, I could work with that.
Okay. Yeah, you see he kind of digs his hand into this mushy wood. You see kind of cringes. He pulls up one of these floorboards.
Nice.
Is it all just wet?
It is where Stool was standing, but other than that, it's hardy wood.
There you go, Yibs. What are you gonna do with it?
Okay. Yibs is gonna take the blanket that he wound up and wrap it around a point in the wood. Okay, big guy. If you could step on this part and try and snap it off, so I get I get like a 2x4.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a stealth check.
Hey, I wrapped the thing around it. That should reduce the noise.
Yeah, that'll bring down the DC.
Okay. Yibs is getting ready to scream, "Ow, my back!"
Both of you go ahead and give me insight checks, though.
Insight checks. That's an 11.
That is a 12.
All right. Yeah, both of you realize that there is a missing plank in your floor, and that if you guys saw it on an 11 and 12, people whose jobs it is to look at you may see it.
That's fine. He can put it back.
You just broke it.
Well,
Yeah, you
sure,
see Ron
but...
does very quietly break it.
Okay.
put half of it back.
Yeah.
Do you think if Stool stood on it, it'd hide the rest?
Maybe if you laid down.
I mean, we can just shift a bed over.
Will that be noticeable?
I mean, might be more noticeable than Stool laying down, but I don't know.
All right, yeah. Someone get the other side of this bed. Yeah, someone who's gonna help Ron move this bunk bed.
I guess I can. As Yibs paws at rotten wood.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Yibs will do it if nobody else steps up. He's strong.
I mean, is it a strength?
It is.
We're both really strong.
I'm totally ripped, but it's okay if Yibs wanted to.
All right, I'm going.
All right, yeah, go ahead and give me a strength check.
All right, I got this. Vine boom. It's a 13.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah, you both managed to lift this thing quietly and move it over.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Now I have a section of 2x4s.
Now what are you gonna do with it? You haven't shared you're making a holy symbol?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try. I've never done this before, but you came up with a great idea. And Yibs is gonna, like a maniac, start to bite down on this piece of wood and then get at it with his fingers.
Oh my god.
I guess give me like a sleight no, because that's not even right. Because this isn't dexterous, what you just described to me.
He's gonna try and bite and claw it into a somewhat usable shape. What do you mean?
I almost want to say give me a luck check.
Wait, if this were 3.5, you know there would be a whittling check. We're playing the wrong edition. All right, luck. Let's see. 11. Little bit above average.
You managed not to hurt yourself at the very least. It doesn't look like your statuette, but it is slimmed down. It doesn't look like, you've gone from plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy to like a chewed up piece of wood.
Okay, all right. I'm making progress. I'll continue to work with it for the next little bit. Okay. Slow, deliberate cuts. All that really matters is that I believe it to be my holy symbol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Alor, while he's trying to eat wood, what are you up to?
Trying to come up with a halfway decent plan.
Go ahead and give me perception while you're kind of just hanging out.
That's a 21.
A 21.
Nice.
As you're standing kind of near the bars, just looking out, trying to get a better lay of the land, over the sound of Yibs gnawing on wood and this green fellow breathing,
Is that noticeable?
You hear a quiet conversation. It sounds like it's coming from a floor above you. It sounds like a conversation between this Jorlin guy who just gave you guys your meal and a young woman. Yes, we have to hurry. We have to figure something out. I can't keep working under her. Do you see? I fear she's going to do to my brother what she did to you. And that is unacceptable. Yes, we have. She must be taken down. She doesn't deserve this position. The Mizrims are shady. They're up to something and I don't like it. And her and her brother's weird spider rings, they say Lolth gave it to them, but this is no gift that any Lolth I have been worshipping my whole life has ever given. Something is wrong. They're lying to us. They're lying to the other houses. And with that, you hear them walk off.
Alright. So, Jorlin. Next meal's in 4 hours.
Yep. We'll say it's been like an hour and a half.
Yep. And I guess I'm gonna come check on his gnawing progress.
He's just gonna spit out some wood chips and look over at you. What's up?
How's it going?
That's a good question. Hey, Seth, should I make another luck roll, or how is it going?
Yes, please. Give me another luck check.
All right, let's see. I might need another plank of wood, Ron. Be careful.
All right.
Vine boom. Ah! That is a natural 1. I have swallowed it.
You bit half of it off by accident and swallowed it. Yeah, Alor, you turn away after hearing this information, and you see Yibs choke down half, like a quarter of a piece of floorboard.
All right, so I'm not that I don't have complete faith in this plan, but Jordan
Who?
sounds like he isn't the biggest fan of this Elvira. I don't.
She's the boss of this place?
Yeah, I mean, so I guess maybe we could start a coup.
I've started coups for less.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how hard's it gonna be to turn us people against a slave driver?
You would think pretty easy, but they're slavers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but at least maybe we can manipulate at least two enough to get us out of the cell.
Hey, you can't. I heard that me.
I corrected myself.
All right. But yeah. How long is it till next lunch?
Like an hour and a half?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm full, but next time he comes over, we should try and talk some sense into him.
I don't know if he'll give us information, but I did just overhear him, so maybe that'll help him not just blow us off.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess, what are we trying to get out of him?
I don't know. I mean, you said he wasn't a big fan of the boss around here, right?
Yeah, I overheard him talking to some lady saying that Elvira was gonna hurt her brother like she did Jorlin, and that something.
So she's gonna take off his arm.
Sus with that. Something suspicious with Elvira and her brother. I think that's the guy who took us.
Okay. I mean, that's something. I don't know if we can convince him off of one. What are we gonna say? Like, let us go and we'll take care of her, or she'll look like a fool? If we get out of here, then her credibility will be discounted. Something like that.
You think that we're gonna go kill this Elvira?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either.
I mean, I'm still hard at work trying to non-claw at this little statuette that I'm working on.
But if that doesn't work, we have to...
Yeah, it's true.
Keep our options open.
Yeah, next time he comes over... Wait, we still have the trays, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if Ront over here can snap one of these things, then that could make a triangle of wood, which is pretty decent as a homemade stabber.
We're making homemade stabbers now? For what?
Listen, I don't know, but we need something.
I feel like we need a plan first before we're stabbing anything.
Okay. You're the one who heard the conversation. Any ideas about how we could talk to that guy?
I mean, I don't know how much validity me threatening to tell someone about a conversation's gonna hold, but it's worth a shot.
Okay, I like that. The kind of blackmail angle, maybe.
But I have no idea who the woman was.
I mean, I feel like Elvira, if she's the boss, would be pretty recognizable. Most people in authority really like to let other people know that they're in authority positions.
I mean, I was talking about the woman he was talking to.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea what her deal might be.
She did say that she has a brother, and that Elvira is gonna do what she did to the other guy, to her brother.
Yeah.
Do you think Jorlin, cares about the brother? The guy with the trays?
Maybe. I feel like it's more likely that he's just kind of using that to work with this girl.
Do you think he likes her?
No, I don't think quite that. I think more
I think maybe he needs a bestie in this place.
That's what I'm saying. You know, when you have to bond with a coworker about, like...
Trauma bonding with a coworker.
We both hate this guy. yeah. I hate this guy for this reason. Oh, well, I hate him for this reason. You know, that kind of thing.
All right. And so we threatened to sell out him and his work bestie.
Yeah, maybe.
Talking about management.
We're not exactly in positions of power, though.
No, that's why I was saying, what validity would my word hold? I mean, if you're a slave driver, I'm gonna assume you're gonna know that people don't like you.
With your own people?
I mean...
That's true.
Yeah, but clearly she's hurt this guy before, right?
You know who you should ask?
Who?
There's some kind of monster thing next door that was here before I got here. I think he used to work here or something. I don't know. He looks like they're quaggoths here. Do you know what those are?
Mm-mm.
Oh, they're like if a cat and a dog was a bear. But also there used to be people, kind of. But there's one of them next door. He's more coherent than the rest of them. I think that's why he's probably here. I think he's been here a while.
And how am I supposed to talk to people next door? Are we in a box?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that blue gnome lady. You're communicating through your brother through knocking?
Topsy, and yes, communicating is... Yes, communicating.
Do you know, like, Morse code or something?
Yeah, essentially.
Is that the best way you've figured out how to communicate here?
Without the guards hearing us talk, shout between cells, yes.
And I'm gonna guess they're not a fan of that.
They don't care for it, no. They shot me with a dart.
Not up for another dose of that right now, so... Okay. Do we ever get time outside of this lovely cell?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Not so far. No, I haven't been outside the cell at all.
Awesome.
Maybe, if we could just talk to Elvara, maybe we could turn her on our guard, our conspirator.
You wanna talk to the leader of the slave drivers and
start some
tell
infighting.
her a rumor you heard?
A rumor that would kind of rid the camp of corruption.
Rid the camp of corruption.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe we talk to the one dude.
Jordan?
We talk to yeah. We talk to him, see if we can get him to, I don't know, not join our side, but, help us out.
He might. Yeah, I guess we could try that.
Because we can just normal talk to Topsy, right?
Yeah.
I'll look over and be like, how long have you and your brother been here?
A week and 3 days.
Okay, so not like months or anything like that.
No, the green one, he's been here for 2 months, I believe he said. Yes, that's right. Been here
exactly?
2 months, and I'm feeling good about it.
What exactly is so bad about you that they haven't gotten you sold yet?
Look at me. I don't have missing teeth. My eyes are all gross. I'm covered in bandages.
I agree with your physical ugliness, but I don't think that really necessarily stops you from getting sold as grunt work.
I mean, like I said, I think they were just waiting to have a full menu before opening up.
All right, I guess. Did anybody come in with you?
No, but the monster in the cell next door was here before me. In this cell block, I think, besides me, he's been here the longest.
Monster in the next cell block, huh?
Yeah.
If I look out of the bars, can I see that next cell block he's talking about, or is it not the one that's right next to us?
Yeah, there's just the one next to you guys. You can, see the bars, but you can't see into it, because it's on the same wall as you guys.
Okay. If I lean out and kind of do a little, hey, Any monsters over there?
You see a drow hand poke out of the other cell. Yes, we have monsters over here.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm the cell block over. Funny running into you guys here.
You see he retreats back into the cell, and you hear soft rhythmic tapping on the wall. The sounds of just hitting the back of your head against the wall.
Okay, interesting.
He's a grump. I don't think he likes bits.
Listen, I'm doing no bit. I'm here to survive. I say, a mouth full of wood.
You say as
Coughing up splinters.
Yeah, as
Speaking of,
your stomach gurgles as it digests that branch. Not branch.
oh no, Yves has been eating like bones all his life. He'll eat a fish whole. He's used to that.
Where are you? Like, I'm not from somewhere well off, and we're not eating bones.
It's less trouble than it's worth. How is my little statuette going, by the way? Do I have to roll anything, or is it still just bad?
Give me a luck check with disadvantage. You've been rolling. You rolled, I think, an 11 and a 11 and a 13 on them so far.
Okay,
I think it has not been going. No, you rolled an 11 and then a 1. That's why you swallowed a bunch of it. You've not been
I
doing
did swallow
well.
a bunch of it. My 2 luck checks I just rolled. The higher number is 17, the lower number is 16.
Okay. Besides, it seems you did bite off and swallow the bit that was going to be the head last roll. Other than that, if you squint, it's vaguely humanoid.
All right,
Just again, minus a head and any distinct features. A silhouette is appearing, if not just slowly.
I'm getting there. I just need to tape some brain.
So you'll be able to cast your magic with that and then, like, be able to, get us out?
I mean, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Do you have any magic?
I don't want to be standing near the bars.
Well, yeah, let's retreat into the corner.
You scurry off into a corner.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can do some magic. I'm a bard. But there's no instruments around the cell block.
Could you do and I'm just gonna hold up one of the. Did they give us? Yeah, they didn't give us utensils, right? I can't make a spoons joke.
Yeah, no utensils.
They gave us
Just
our
the
hands.
Okay, that's rough. Do you need a woodwind, or do you need I've met a bard or two. Do you have an instrument you play? Was that your guitar on stage?
Yeah, and I can play a couple other instruments. I could probably make most things work, maybe. If not, probably figure it out.
Okay. Then, well, we don't want to be trying anything right now. That I'll look over and say, that brother of yours doesn't happen to have an escape plan, does he? That we could kind of latch onto and help with?
No, he's far too anxious without me to do something like that.
And what about you?
I suppose I've got a bit more heart in me, but I, wouldn't want to leave him. So we'd have to break out of this cell and into that one, all without getting shot.
Yeah.
You did see that the Jorlin guy had keys on him.
Oh, I very much saw that the guy had keys on him. The only problem is that if I reached a hand out and I got a crossbow bolt knocked out, so it's going to be pretty tricky for me to grab the keys, but I will try it. We could also do he was fucked up. He was not their strongest, beefiest guard. So if you got a hand on him and just clanked his head into the bars, we could knock him and then try to fumble our way out from there, but we'd kind of be going out blazing.
Right. We still don't have a eye on where our stuff is.
Maybe we could get him to tell us where our stuff is? Depending on how much he cares about what we know, too. What if it's more significant than we think it is? What if it's less?
Yeah.
It is our only bargaining chip, really.
I think, and we need to figure out how many people are in this, like, area. Because we could make a break for it if there's only, like, 4 guards in this kind of surrounding cell block. But if we pop out that door and run into, like, 12 dudes, then we're kind of boned.
You think they got a button that'll, like, open all the cells at once?
They would have to have a pretty big lever.
Yeah, I think it'd be too big for any of us to shove.
Alor, you had looked out of the cell and saw that there were 2 guards kind of in the... Like, the cell opens up to a balcony-style hallway, and there was 2 guards there, and then a watchtower built into a stalactite that you couldn't see any people... Like, you couldn't see into, so there could be any number in there. But it was also not directly connected to the balcony.
I mean, we may be able to do something. There's only 2 guards that we can see.
Yeah, because even if we get the keys off of this guy, if I manage to finagle the keys off of him, then even if we'd have to use them on the door and just open it up.
And then there's the crossbow guy. Yeah. What do we do about
It'd be a lot easier if I could... Yibs is gonna take this sorted wooden effigy of his and try to gussy it up a little bit more and see if he can channel any magic through it.
Give me an Arcana check.
Alrighty. Ooh, that was almost a nat 20. That's an 8. I was close.
Yeah, as you start to try to... I guess, how are you attempting this?
I would just figure, like, see if I can cast my easiest spell, which is going to be the cantrip Thaumaturgy. See if my eyes change in color.
As you go to cast it, at first nothing really happens, and you feel like your eyes have gotten louder. Your eyes have gotten 3 times louder.
Yibs will blink a lot, which will really freak out the people nearby. You hear Yibs blink as if he's snapping his fingers.
And
yes.
Your little piece of wood starts to smoke at the top.
Well, that's a good sign, I think. It means I'm getting somewhere.
I didn't know that's how that worked. All right. Learned something new.
At least I didn't... Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you say it started to smoke at the top?
Yeah, it's begun smoldering.
Yibs is gonna try and cast Thaumaturgy again.
Yeah, again. I guess what effect are you going for?
This one, I want an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choice, such as a rumble of thunder, which is exactly what I want it to be, a rumble of thunder.
At what point of origin?
I'd say just out in the hallway.
Like in front of our cell, or?
No, like a little bit down from our cell. I wouldn't want to bring much attention to us.
You focus on a point out there and see like a small piece of the floor, like probably couldn't even be bigger than an inch, turns blue.
And I look back at my statuette. Is it smolder?
You see it's not like on fire. It's essentially smoking and becoming charcoal. Like, I'd say your statue's probably like 6-7 inches long, and it's got about half an inch of essentially burnt, starting from, I suppose, the shoulders, seeing as it has no head.
Okay, that's something. Alor, right?
Yeah.
If I can make this thing catch fire, then we'll have something at least.
Something.
These floors are made of wood.
We still can't get out.
You're gonna start a fire while we're in a cage.
Then get them to come in and unlock the cell because we're burning to death, and then we jump them.
What if the fire
They'll
just
see
gets out of
smoke.
control and they leave?
Well, that is an issue, isn't it? But
I think our new
No, we have
friend's
to take the good
probably
with the
Laura's
bad.
gonna
very flammable.
snatch the statue from Yib's head.
hey, my goddess, give her back.
Not if you
Hey, wait.
said you're gonna start fires.
But if they see smoke coming out of the cell, then they'll come and investigate, right?
I mean, you want guards to come over here?
I mean, we want one guy to come over here so we can swipe his keys.
We Why don't we wait just for him to come with our meal trays instead of starting a fire?
All right, I guess. Say, speaking of the stealing the keys, between the two of us, who do you think has stickier fingers?
That depends. How confident are you?
You see the pale green guy speaks up saying, mine are sticky.
Yeah, I bet, dude. The rest of you look sticky.
Most of you.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, how good are you? What did you do before this place?
Oh,
Me?
I told you.
Yeah, weird freaky green guy in the corner, but not me.
Is he even near
What
us
did you
right
do
now?
before this?
He's still sitting on his bunk. Well, Boopido, by the way, basically, I lived in Gracklestug, and pretty much all day I was in and out of tunnels, kind of running around. You know, you see that seems to be the end of the sentence.
You've described to me the life of a tunnel vagrant as your job. All right. I mean,
Yeah, Alor is gonna turn and turn her back towards Boopido and then keep talking to Yibs. I'm a performer. You know, you saw me playing. But
it's true.
I mean, you seem pretty good at keeping people talking.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I could be the distraction while you get his pockets.
All right, but we just snatch the keys and then do we have a plan after or just keys? Because he might notice his keys are gone pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't know that we necessarily can have a plan after. He's he's right in front of the door.
Do you think
Even
you're
if we
gonna
managed to-
bring up what he said first to kind of get his attention and get him to stay?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's either that or we, make a big show of dropping the food or something like that to act as a distraction, but I feel like if we go the personal route, that'll do it.
Yeah, that could. I mean, around here, it seems like maybe higher stakes.
Problem, of course, is the two guards on either side. I feel like with all of us in here, we could probably gank two guards pretty easy.
Where are the guards?
Especially if one of us...
There's
They're on
one,
either end of the hallway, right?
Exactly, yeah. Because you guys are on one end of the hallway, so there's one pretty much 20 feet away, and then there's one a good long ways away.
So we want to clobber a guard when we get out of our cells.
We lure dude over, distract him long enough for... I distract him long enough for you to pick his pocket. See if I can get him talking about when we're going to get sold, or if he's discontent with his job. Then maybe he can just join our team.
You're gonna try to talk him into breaking us out?
I'm going to try and talk him into... If he's maybe I'll just take a day off or something of the sort, and then we can work with that. Because he's really not into it, right?
I mean, yeah, he said something about... He was talking to a woman, and Ilvara Ilvara hurt him, and that he wants her gone. And
So if we could use that.
She also said that Ilvara is her brother are lying to the other houses. I don't know.
Interesting.
Something about their rings.
Yeah, if I can mention a couple of those with him, then I'd at least get him distracted enough that you can steal the keys. Although,
Hopefully.
if there are two of us at the cell door, and I'm talking to him, and you're just standing there looking cool, he might be suspect.
Maybe. But, I mean, I guess if you're talking to him about something like that, maybe, I don't know, he did make a point of having us come up one at a time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm smaller than you. What if I just hid behind you? Reached out with my long arms to steal his keys while you're talking him up.
I suppose we could do that. Try to do that. Would you be able to see? But once again, you'd have to hide behind, and then he'd know you. I mean, I feel like you're pretty noticeable enough to, he has a count now of how many of us there are.
Yeah, he would walk in and see that one person was very notably missing. I still think there's something... If this doesn't work, if this plan to steal the keys or turn him on our side doesn't work, there's still something with me catching smoke to this place and causing the guards to let us out of the cell. Because we're valuable enough to be sold, so if they can help it, they wouldn't want us to burn to death.
That could be true.
Yeah.
If they think we're smoking, they might want to stop that.
Exactly.
It damages the product.
Could barter some cigarettes.
I mean, I feel like it'd have to be a pretty big fire for them to let us out of the cell.
I don't know. It might just work if it's, there's smoke coming from like one of the corners or underneath the bed. There's something smoking.
And you don't think we're gonna...
Somebody get in here and figure this out.
What if there's more guards than we thought?
If they like call in backup because of it.
Yeah.
That might get tricky. But
because there's
even
the
if
guard
we
tower up there.
But if we steal dudes' keys, then they'll call in backup for that, and then we don't even have the door unlocked at first.
So,
I'd say we try the key thing and then play it by ear if we don't get that.
I mean, he has more keys than just, like, it's multiple keys, so maybe he'll have the keys we get from him will help us later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We definitely want to try and grab those.
Yeah.
All right. Do we wait?
I mean, you sound like you really want to try to nab these keys. I don't know if we can... I wouldn't be able to grab them while I'm talking to him, right?
I guess how
Probably
buddy
not.
would you want to get with him?
Yibs, how buddy do you want to get with him?
What? Like, you want me to seduce him?
Yeah.
Yibs is gonna take his hand and, as if he's slicking his hair back, just rub the dome of his bald head.
Here it goes.
Adjust his collar a little bit. Yeah, like a shoe on polished wax. I could certainly try.
You think he'll go for it? You think
No,
you're
but I
his
could
type?
still try it.
Do we want to give any thought to talking to the people next door?
I mean...
Hey, people next door.
You hear the guard clear his throat.
Nothing. I'll look over to the to our Morse coder on the side. Do you think you'd be able to tap through a message of escape attempt?
Certainly, but I mean,
Or ask them if they have any ideas?
we could certainly try that. You see, she starts tapping. If there was a way we could talk to him without, making noise, though, because I can only, communicate some more base ideas in any sort of rapid fashion this way.
Yibs is going to stand up, run over to the little mushroom in the corner. Hey, Stool.
Oh, hey, hi.
Good to meet you. I'm Yibs. We've probably already introduced a little bit, but it's good to formally make your acquaintance.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Your little spores that let us talk with each other.
Yep.
Is there any way I could get some of those, like a handful of those?
Yeah, what do you...
Trying to talk to the people across in the other cell without making any noise, and I figure that would be the easiest way.
Yeah, I guess just like, everyone turn around.
Yibs turns around.
You just, in your head... Alright.
Okay.
You turn back around, you see that there's, looks like a little, fungus orb.
Hell yeah. All
If you
right.
can get that over there, they can give this a squeeze and it'll puff out my spores.
Yibs is gonna not think about what that entails.
I don't know.
Okay, Alor, how's your throwing arm? You think you could roll it across the way without them seeing?
Down a hall and then into an adjoining room on the same wall as us?
It does seem tricky now that you mention it, which is why you're just the one for the job.
I mean, maybe we could slip it into one of their bowls of food on his cart if he feeds them after us.
Last time you guys were fed, it was them and then
terrible
you.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I could
If
try...
I just throw it on the ground, will it pop up?
If you throw it hard enough,
Then I'm throwing a very visible, smoke bomb.
I could try, sending a message over there and see if they don't, if there's no way we could coordinate to get it to them.
There is, but
All right.
when the guards see, maybe Yibs could make a distraction with that piece of wood he's been carving.
Yibs is gonna look big, red-eyed. Fire?
His
No.
soggy, burned, bitten piece of wood.
Like,
Are we doing the fire plan?
No, can you, like, unless you can do it, like, not away near ourselves.
Let's see if I can. Okay, Yibs is gonna put in a little bit more power into this thing. Give it a little bit of a touch-up, and then trying to, let's see. If I try to use one of my higher level spells, will I lose the spell slot?
I suppose this is uncharted territory. I don't think you know that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, easy. Well, okay. Alor, how much of a distraction do you want this to be? Do you want this to be like guards come a-running? Or do you want this to be like maybe we draw the eye of somebody?
Everyone looks over for like a minute and is like, what was that? And then it's like, whatever.
Interesting. I can try. Yeah, Yibs is going to concentrate and then try and...
Oh, wait. Don't do it right now.
Oh, not right now?
No, we need to coordinate with them first.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I got so excited by the idea of fire. I mean, not fire. Okay, yeah,
So
let's talk through with them.
maybe tell them we're rolling them away, we're rolling something over to them so we can talk to them, and they need to catch it.
Yes.
You got it. You see she starts tapping. And there's some taps back, and she gives you a thumbs up.
Okay. I hope I'm gonna get shot.
Hey. Yves is gonna look really reassuring and say, we're both gonna get shot. And then give a big thumbs up.
All right.
We ready?
I'm gonna get put to position to roll it down the hall towards them.
All right. Yibs is going to pray as hard as he's ever prayed to his goddess and shake it around a little bit before pushing it forward to try and create as bright and blinding of a purple light in the hallway as he can with the light
Where
cantrip.
in the hallway?
In between the other cell and the guard, so that hopefully they'll be like not blinded by it, but like, you know, it'll cover a little bit of what we're doing.
All right, give me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
I love to hear that. That's a 3 for a total of 5. And with disadvantage, that's a... Oh man, that's a 21. Fuck.
Ooh.
If I had advantage. Okay, that's a 5.
All right, yeah. The instant you thrust this idol out, you immediately are blinded. Just you by a like internal flash of purple light, and the idol instantly goes up in flames.
Gibbs, is that the Jesus, I'm gonna stuff the spores in my pocket.
God. You stuffed the idol in your pocket?
I'm gonna...
No, I said I'm gonna hide the spores.
No, roll it.
No, you're on fire.
What are you doing? Now's your chance. Yibs is yelling out loud because of his shit that caught on fire, and
You have 3 seconds until you're noticed.
That's half a round, baby. I got this. The hallway, the floor of the hallway, is that also wood?
No, that's stone.
Damn, I was gonna mazel tov.
Thought you were just gonna throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to let go of this thing. I can't shove it in my mouth. I have to just throw it out into the hallway.
Throw it over the balcony.
I can't throw it in our room because we have wood floors. I guess I could smother it with a blanket. Yibs is not thinking about this right now. He is just trying to huck this thing as far as he can. He throws it out from the bars. He throws it out into the hallway.
Give me roll a d4. You have been panicking. I want to see if you remember what direction you're throwing this in.
I'll throw it at Boobito. That's a 2 on the d4.
A 2? Yeah, you throw this directly into the wall between Alor and Ron. And just sparks and embers fly up around it.
Oh god, oh god.
I'm gonna stomp on it.
Yeah, you hear from the hallway. What's going on in there? Who is that? There's smoke.
No one.
I'm gonna
we're
get
doing
away
it.
from
We're doing
it.
my plan. We're doing my plan.
Scrambled to the other side of the room.
Yib's fully looking at the bathroom, claiming that it's go time. This guard comes over and points his crossbow into the room. Why is there smoke?
You know as well as we do. We have no fucking idea, man. Look at that. I'm gonna point over at the smoldering charcoal.
Yibs, give me deception with disadvantage for your, ashy, a little bit burned hands.
You said with triple advantage, you said.
That's right, yeah. And also take...
First roll, 5.
No.
Second roll with disadvantage gets me a 9. Okay, so a 5 on my deception check.
And take 5 fire damage as well for holding on to it for so long.
I did think about it for a good bit. Yibs was just looking into the flame, wondering for a minute. Why? I was just eating off of my plate and it just combusted.
Still facing the wrong direction.
Look at that.
Yeah, you see he hurries off.
God damn it. Oh my god.
Yibs is gonna do a thumbs up. I think you bought it.
Oh my god.
Knock your hand off the wall.
Okay, now roll the thing now that he's distracted.
Yeah, what's the other guard up to?
The other guard is 90 or 120 feet away. This isn't his business right now.
Yeah, I guess I do it while this guard's gone. I walk over and I hand it to Yibs. Yeah, you go ahead and stick your hand out in the hallway.
Yeah, Yibs, right. Your vision's coming back.
Yeah, that's right, I'm blind. I just see a purple flash. I fucking Counter-Strike flashbang myself. Okay, yeah, I got this. Yibs is gonna try and stick his hand out into that weird little hole, and then roll it down towards the other cell.
Yeah, you see a hand reaches out and snatches it, and you hear Topsy start tapping on the wall, and suddenly you guys
throw it on the ground, or maybe eat it, or something like that.
I just told him to squeeze it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and suddenly you guys hear in your head, "What the fuck? What was that? What are you doing over there?" No, the spore thing. The spore thing. I heard something. I heard the fire and throwing. Now the guards are running off. What are you doing over there?
I have the same question.
It's a good idea. It's a good question. Good to meet you, folks. My name is Yibs. I'm gonna be trying to escape from my cell this evening.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Hi, my name is Jim Jar. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, short as it may be.
Oh, you have a good name.
Oh, appreciate it. Yibs ain't too bad neither. I'll etch it into the wall here before I leave.
Oh my god, you would write my name into your wall?
Sure, I'll give it my best shot.
Yibs is doing like a fancy noblewoman putting his hand over his mouth, but it's with his burnt hand and his glassy, can barely see eyes.
Yeah, you hear over the line, is that the goblin over there? Is the fucking orc over there too?
Oh, yo, hey! Yeah, we're trying to bust out. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, no, great. How are you getting the rest of us out? How are you getting yourselves
if they come back, if the guards come back to examine what's going on, we should be able to maybe steal a key or two. Do we try and draw the far one out? Because we're down to one guard in the corridor now, right? And the guy in the tower.
We don't know if there's a guy in the tower. We don't know how many people are in the tower.
But there's only one guard in the hallway. If we draw him in...
Well, that guy rushed off. Do you think he's gonna be gone for long?
No, I don't. But the thing is that this is the point where we don't have anybody directly looking at us. So this is our freest we've been yet. So this is the best chance to do something. I don't quite have the time to whittle down another one of those burning statues. Actually, I'm gonna run over to... Is it still smoking?
Yeah, still fully on fire.
Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Should I kick this outside to draw the other guards' attention?
Kick
Have them run over
outside?
and check out the flame?
Just
get it into the
out
hallway.
on the floor? Yeah.
If you're a prison guard and you see something flaming in front of one of the cells, you gotta go over, right?
I mean, didn't you want it want them to open the cell?
Oh, I guess you're right. Should I yell out and say, like, fire, help, fire, get us out of here?
I guess we all are gonna freak out about a fire. Okay,
All right.
that's not the worst.
We'll freak out too then.
All right,
That's what I'm saying.
Fire!
fire!
Yibs is gonna think in his mind, genius, it doesn't work if you think it, you have to yell it.
Everyone else is yelling it.
Yibs is like, you can't think it, dude, come on.
You gotta yell it.
Yibs will run out to the door and start screaming, help, there's something on fire in here, help!
Oh yeah, you see the other guard runs
Please.
over and looks in. He's
Look,
like, oh god,
what the hell happened? I think we were sabotaged.
who would do this?
Hell if I know, man. Can you just get it out of here? I don't want to touch that.
We could be under attack.
I don't have
They could be coming for you
keys.
next.
You don't have keys.
I'm a
What the
guard,
fuck are
not
you
a
talking about? You don't have
key
keys.
operator.
Where do you go get keys?
I don't. It's not my job. I'm not a higher up.
Who's gonna let us out?
The other guy probably went to go get Captain Vandry. He'll probably let you out.
Vandry?
Or at least deal with it.
Do you have anything that I could like move this with? Could I borrow your glove?
Give me persuasion.
Okay. That's a 15 for persuasion.
15. Yeah, you see Hurley takes off his glove and he'll throw it to you.
Okay. Yibs did not think that would work.
Somebody listened to him
he'll
for the first
slide on
time.
for the first time ever. He'll oh wait. No. He's gonna look over. Hey, a big guy, orc guy.
Yep.
Here, take this. Grab the thing.
Yeah, you see he puts the glove on and picks it up. It's still pretty hot. I think it's like leather. It's still really hot.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at the guard. What do you want? What do we do with it?
I don't know. I guess put it out
you're
here.
The one who's running this thing.
I'm not running this thing.
Oh, and we are? Excuse me, you're in a position of power over us, surely.
Put it out here, I guess. It won't catch fire to anything else.
Yeah, I do what he says, big guy.
Yeah. You see he will like reach out of the food slot and kind of toss it in the middle of the hallway. Both of you give me perception.
All right.
That's
So there's
a 14.
I got a 24. That's my good
Allure,
roll
you're
of the
a
night.
little more focused on the situation at hand. You're relieved the fire is no longer in the cell you guys are in. And you're trying to see if this guard has anything on him that might be helpful. Looks like he's just kitted out with the normal stuff. He's got his crossbow, he's got his short sword. Yibs, as Ront throws the burning piece of wood out into the hallway, you see that the flames illuminate an otherwise pitch dark cavern, and up in the like higher stalactites, like ones smaller than the ones that this watchtower is in, you see something. Looks like some weird lanky vulture. You see a few of them kind of crawling around up there.
Hell are those? I'm gonna look out into the hall and go, well, okay, while he's doing this, is he close to the bars, this guard?
I'd say he's like, you got like 10 feet. Not particularly. He still knows his job.
Yeah. Yibs is gonna look out and go, I don't wanna mention that I see these things, but I feel like the guard has seen these things. So what the hell are those up there? Yibs is gonna point up to him.
What or what?
You see, the guard kind of like looks like he essentially just like looks down at you. He's like, uh-huh.
No, like,
Yeah, nice try.
no, I mean it. The giant birds? We have birds under here?
The fuck is a bird? You see he turns around.
Look up there. You see it?
He looks up. And you see one of these things fully just like detaches from the stalactite. Let me see how big these things are again.
Yibs is gonna like look back as he sees this thing start to jump off of the stalactite. He's gonna look back at the crew in the cell and go, "Get ready."
This thing, dislodges from the stalactite and like fully lands on this guy, talons in his shoulders, and then flies off with him. One of you give me a luck check.
Oh boy.
You got this, Alor. I've been rolling bad.
Is that just a d20?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that's an 18.
I knew it was right to believe in you.
His sword is there.
Get it.
You'll find actually that it ain't there because Yibs has that fucking sword.
All right, yeah, you grab the sword. You guys have that now. You have a short sword.
Oh my god. Okay. I need something to pick the lock with. Alor is gonna start frantically searching for anything that can pick a lock.
Yeah, give me investigation.
I've got a
I got a 9.
gums full of splinters.
If anyone's got anything, now's the time.
So yeah, you look around and yeah, you mostly see pieces of wood that Yibs coughed up, probably too flimsy to do anything decent with.
Wait, do I still have like my outfit on? Like my shirt, my pants, my belt, that sort?
Yeah, you have shirt, pants. I think they probably took your belt.
Damn,
How
okay.
dare they take my belt?
I know. Do I have my shoes on? Does my shoes have buckles?
You know, you got your dogs out.
Oh, fuck. I was just patting myself down to see if I had any metal on me, but I guess I don't.
Is the sword just really basic, nothing decorative you can take off? Yeah.
It's like utilitarian kind of artsy. Like it doesn't intrude on its function at all, but it's like designed, but it's not artistic, if that makes sense.
Anything over, I'm gonna think, anything over in your cell that could be used to pick a lock?
Yeah, here, give me 1 second. You see, some more decent splinters kind of clatter over your way.
All right, I'm gonna
Scramble to grab those and then give them to Alor.
yeah, and then I'm gonna get in front of the lock and try to stick my hands through and pick this thing.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
God, please, good luck.
That's a 16.
Not bad.
Yeah, you hear the lock pop and the door creaks open a little bit.
Oh my god, it worked.
We're outie. Okay, do you think you could do that to the other cells here?
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna watch up in that darkness above there where the creature came from.
That's a good call, because you see that they are attracted to the sound of that door creaking. See that they
Yeah.
are looking and waiting for you to walk out.
Hey, what was your name? Boopido?
Yeah.
You can lead the front.
You see, he gives you a kind of like wet fish of a salute.
Yibs.
And we'll push the door open.
You'll be the eyes.
You see, yeah, he looks around and looks up at these vulture creatures, and he kind of just chuckles to himself. And you see him fully sprint down the hallway.
Oh my god.
You hear this like soft, the soft patter of his feet as he sprints away.
Yibs will give a concerned thumbs up to Alor.
I'm watching. Did the creatures follow it?
Yeah, are they going for him?
You see two of them swoop down and like dive bomb past your cell.
Okay, in terms of size, it's obviously big enough to grab a drow and walk off with him. But like, are we talking like massive, like a kaiju kind of shit? Or just like a
No.
7 foot tall bird or like a...
They are large.
Okay, so like big. Okay.
Okay, so two of them go for it.
Yeah. You don't see any more up there right now.
All right, I need somebody to cover me while I pick their lock.
Yibs is gonna grab this short sword and give a nod.
All right, can you rip up any more of those floorboards?
Yeah, you see Romp starts picking up floorboards. You see Topsy has a tray and Stool just kind of waits.
All right, let's go.
Don't worry, buddy. Let's go.
You guys leave the cell looking around. The balcony is empty. But you hear, I guess, give me perception.
Okay. Perception. I crit.
There is,
I didn't crit, but I got a 24.
There is activity in the watchtower. You see a crossbow bolt fly out and hit Topsy in her shoulder.
Fuck.
Is it drow poisoned?
Yeah.
The ones before? Yeah.
I mean, it may be, but you see she's still up.
Okay, move. Use the
Hey, big
trays
guy,
to
come on.
protect yourself.
Yeah, let's body block for Alor. Topsy, can you You're still up. Do you think you could pop that thing out?
The arrow?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Could be useful to have something sharp.
Yes. I don't know, can you? I don't know that I could.
Yeah, I'm trained in medicine, Yibs lies, and walks over to her.
Good call. Go ahead and give a medicine check.
Oh, thank God. That's an 18.
Yeah, you managed to, as probably smoothly as possible, pull this thing out of her arm.
Okay. Is the arrow still, like, fully intact?
Yeah. I think you did a good enough job.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Here, we have some blanket back in that room. Should probably rip off a little bit of that. And... You're right. Okay, let's go. Okay, Alor, you got the door?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
That's another 16.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
As you're picking this lock, you look up and you see two more of these blueberry dwarves. You see the dwarf from the tavern. You see a drow. You see something that looks somewhere between a man and a fish, and this hulking white monster.
He's just gonna look in the back and go, "What's your name?" to the hulking white monster.
Me, you see he kind of gives a bow. I am Prince Amul Darendil. It is a pleasure to make your escape. And as the lock springs, you see he pushes the door open and scoops up the smaller blueberry gnomes under one arm and starts kind of guerrilla style running his way down the hallway.
Yes.
You are making my escape, bud. Okay, hey, is there anybody else in this hallway? Actually, Alor, you do me a favor. If you can bust open one or two more of these cells and get these prisoners loose, we'll have more of a cover. I think I'm gonna go with big guy over there, and we're gonna try and hit that guard tower.
You want to split up?
No, I don't actually, but we need to hit that guard tower before there's too many of them. They might have our stuff in there.
Yeah, from the watchtower, you see these flares shoot up.
Yeah, we need to get there now.
Start to ring.
Wait, does anyone know where there's possibility of finding our stuff?
Vaguely, you see Prince Amul Darendil kind of holds his head with his free hand. I believe there's an armory on the floor below us. I believe they store things there.
Okay, if we can get down there. Is anybody familiar with this area? Like, do you know... We're not from around these parts whatsoever. Like, is it smart to go down or go up?
You see the drow kind of steps up. I'm not, I didn't work here or anything, but no, I believe we are looking to go down. I think that is our safest bet to an exit. That's where they carted us in.
Okay. So floor down, hit the armory, and then keep going down.
Floor down, hit the armory. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go, big guy.
As your crowd starts making their way down the hallway, you guys reach the end of this balcony and turn to this hallway, and you see that there is you see that these vulture things are gone, but you see that there is what looks like the pelvis down of a man laying down, and just a spray of everything else on the ground.
Yibs is gonna rush over and see if he had anything on him.
Yeah, there's a short sword and a crossbow.
Yo, Alor!
Yeah.
And I'm gonna toss her the short sword and the crossbow.
All right.
Actually, you should... Are you better with the short sword or a crossbow?
I think I'm as good with both.
Because we should divvy up the weapons.
Yeah, you already have a sword. And somebody...
No, I know.
Somebody else
Give it to Ront.
Actually, should Ront take the... Yeah, no, I'll take the sword. Ront should take the sword. I should take the crossbow.
All right.
Is it a light crossbow or is it a heavy crossbow?
It is light.
Okay.
He didn't happen to have any keys on him.
No.
Okay.
All right, we need to find a way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, in this hallway, it looks like the only thing in here are stairs down.
Awesome.
Awesome. Let's go. I'll look over at this big hulking gorilla of a man and go, and you're a prince, you said?
I am.
And here I thought royalty was not to be trusted. You seem like a stand-up kind of guy.
It's not a bad instinct, but I am no such. I'm trustworthy.
Okay.
That's
Yves
what
was not
everyone
going
trustworthy
to.
says.
Yeah, Yves was not going to give an insight check, but the phrase "I am trustworthy" kind of pings off a sensor. Can I do an insight?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
You don't know. This guy,
Shit.
I mean, he is kind of scary. He's huge. I mean, like, not huge.
can't
He's
really-
large, but
I can't read this guy.
you see, he smiles and he's got perfect goblin eating teeth.
Oh god. That's my least favorite kind of teeth. Yeah, let's run it, boys.
Yeah, let's run it down some stairs.
Yeah, you get down these stairs and you are in almost an identical hallway. Looks like in one direction there is another balcony, presumably with more cages, and then the hallway continues in another direction.
Okay.
So the armory's on this floor?
Yes.
Do you know
Probably-
where?
I believe it's not in the cell block.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's head the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys run down the hallway, you see Boopido is tangled up with a guard. It looks like he's taken a slash across the chest and he's been jabbing at this guy with a little piece of like a little iron rod that's been sharpened to a point.
He just had that?
Yeah, you recognize it as the missing piece of your door.
Okay, if we can get our stuff and get back in time, then we help him. If not, a tragic casualty of our escape. Let's go.
Was he
You see,
past?
he is fighting kind of between a door and a set of stairs going down.
Oh yeah, so we'll see.
Is
Actually-
that door the door we're looking for, though?
I think so. I don't know that they're...
Help him real quick, and then we'll just all go in.
All right. Yeah, we run in it.
All right.
Yibs is going to charge.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack against this guy. With advantage, he's tangled up.
Let's see. Short sword strike. That's a 21 to hit, and this is a 13. Yeah, it's a 21.
Yeah, no, you absolutely hit this man.
I'll run up and kind of try and slash at his leg with this short sword while he's distracted, dealing him a total of 4 damage.
Yeah, you go and slash his leg, and you see he kind of goes down onto that knee, and Boopido drives this iron rod like right under his chin.
Oh my god.
Nice work.
Yibs is gonna hold his sword towards Boopido and go, "Yeah, same to you. Now let's get down these stairs."
Alor's gonna open that door.
Yeah, you open the door and you see it is leading to a rope bridge that connects to another stalactite. You see the stalactite has a door that's also open with a drow kind of peeking out with a crossbow. And he is going to make a shot at you. He's been waiting.
Camping at doors. What a pussy.
It's only an 8 to hit, so he dinks it off the side of the cave wall.
Flip him off and then close the door. Alright. Looks like a guard's waiting in that tower.
That's the way towards the armory?
Maybe that is the armory?
It makes sense to guard it, I suppose.
We got some... Does anyone else know how to use this? And Alor's gonna hold up the crossbow.
You see the drow raises his hand.
Gonna hand it to him. Alright, that's one. Does anyone else have any ranged anything?
You see,
Yeah, can we search this guy that me and Boopido just killed? Did he have any weapons?
yeah, same kit. Short sword, crossbow.
Alright, I guess we don't have time to think about this. We just should rush him.
All right.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a rope bridge, so we really cannot afford to bring all of us over.
Yeah.
We need one team over here standing at the door, preferably the big guy, Prince Darendel, and the rest of his cellmates. And then maybe, Alor, are you down to try and rush this guy?
I can hit him from range. I don't know if I could take him down, like, with my hands.
Okay, you take a pot shot or two from range to keep him in cover. Me and Ront will rush across the bridge and try to nab him.
I'll cover you from the bridge, and these guys... any of you know how to pick a lock?
You see the one of the blueberry gnomes kind of raises his hand, Jim Jar. Yeah, I know how to.
If it would be worth it to break out more people as a distraction, it might be worth it while we're just standing around.
I mean, we can try maybe armory first. I mean,
okay.
There's looking out that way. There's a bridge connected to that watchtower over there.
Okay.
They're bound to be coming from that way sooner than later.
All right, let's just go before we lose any more time.
All right. So who's going across the bridge?
It sounds like Alor is gonna go partially across the bridge with Ron and Gibbs to cover him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how wide is this bridge? Like 5 feet or 10 feet?
It's like 5 feet. It's a one at a time kind of thing.
Yeah, then it'll be
Gibbs first.
me and then Ront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You kick this door open. You see the drow is the prisoner drow is giving you cover fire. He shoots out into the room across from you guys.
All right.
Do you want me to wait, is the door to the armory just propped open?
Yeah, it looks like they were peeking out to try to pick shots at you guys, but this drow is giving you cover.
Okay. Above the bridge, is there anything?
Above the bridge, there is you see a series of other rope bridges connecting to other stalactites. You see that there is a bridge that has 2 other drow ready to shoot you guys coming out of it. And give me investigation.
Oh, okay. 13?
As you look around, you hear the sound of armor kind of rushing. They're not on you. It's probably a couple floors up. But even further than that, you see a armored drow woman, tall. She has like a tall ponytail right on the top of her head, kind of top back, cascading down her back, and she is watching.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, so there's two people above on a bridge waiting for us, right?
Yep.
And these are rope bridges?
Yes.
I'd like to aim for the ropes on the end of those bridges, and I'm gonna cast Fireball.
All right.
You have magic?
It will be a.
It's rough.
It'll be a DC 15 to hit these ropes.
Oh wait, I just pause. This is gonna be a bad moment. I didn't even have my character sheet open. I closed it.
We broke out of the cell and you were like, I don't need this anymore.
I don't need this anymore.
We
All
did
right.
it. We beat Dungeons and Dragons.
A 14, damn.
Yeah, as you shoot out, they are gonna try to return fire. First one fires. That is a 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, one lands in your shoulder. Go ahead and give me a DC 11 con save.
Also, I did have a question. This is drow poison is a poison and it's not magical, right?
Correct.
Okay, I was just curious about that because I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, no, I
so
looked
it's
into
a
it as well,
Constitution
so maybe-
save.
Yep, and also take 3 damage.
Well, that's fine. It's a 10.
A 10?
I'm just gonna die, I guess.
Yeah, you fall asleep again.
Yeah. I just
Lightweight.
sit down and take a nap.
Classic Alor.
Yeah. Yibs Alor goes down in front of you again.
God damn it. Hey, wake up, wake up.
You can wake her up. You can take an action to get her up.
How many people fired at her? Actually,
Just the one.
I'm gonna yell out, hey, somebody wake her up. Ron, let's go.
Yeah, you guys start making your way across the bridge. Alor, you wake up to a big fishman face above you. Hey, sleepy, go wake up.
Alor rolls to the side and scrambles to her feet.
I gotta admit, when I was like, somebody do it, I was like, fuck, Boopito is gonna kill her. I don't trust that man worth a damn. He just wants blood.
I'm gonna... Okay, so Gibbs and Ron are running across the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna be next in line.
Alright, yeah, as you guys get in past this other door, you see that there are 3 drow in here, and this place is chock-a-block full of your stuff. Like, it's just, they haven't unpacked yet, it's still in, like, the big bags.
Oh, shit.
Okay. That drow is still, like, there, fumbling with his crossbow or something, though?
But yeah, that one has his crossbow still. The other 2 are... They have their swords out.
I'm gonna rush the guy who's trying to load his crossbow.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Should we roll initiative?
We're gonna jump
Or
this guy
kill
who's
him.
trying to load his crossbow.
Look at this fucking nerd trying to reload his weapon. I would feel bad if he wasn't like a slaver, but
Hard to sympathize.
hard to sympathize. You still try, of course, but
Yeah, you do your best.
You feel bad and then you remember.
Okay, go ahead and
You
roll
remember.
initiative.
Okay.
yeah, I got a
A
4.
20, a dirty 20. I'm out for blood.
I suppose so. You go first.
Did I have I don't know if I did. Is the arrow still in me or the dart?
Yeah.
Wow. Guess I didn't say I
Cool.
took that out, did I? Do I have a second to take it out before I rush this guy?
It is an action to pull it out.
Oh, it's an action. Boo.
I mean, you don't need to. What's he gonna do? Shoot you in the same spot and split the arrow like Robin Hood?
Yeah.
You never know.
Exactly like
I'd
that.
be kind of impressed if you did.
Yeah, so there's him and 2 other dudes in the room and our stuff. You said it's in like bags?
Yeah, it's in the big bags that you guys saw up on the platform under the tavern.
Right. I forgot about that. Okay. I guess since I'm... I hate being first in initiative.
You can hold your
I
initiative.
hate being the last in the initiative.
Oh, no. Okay, so I'm just gonna do what I said, and I'm gonna rush the guy, and I'm gonna slam into him and try to get the crossbow out of his hands.
All right, go ahead and it'll be a contested athletics check,
Okay. Athletics check.
to which he has a +0, so he'll be rolling flat.
All right.
I'll try to have the modern dice out.
Imagine having a +0 to athletics.
He got a nat 1, so yeah, as
I
you
got a 12.
rush in, he is fully, like, you guys are rushing at the door, he peeks out to take a shot, and you are on him. You fully push him over, his crossbow clatters to the floor.
Yeah. Actually, can I keep it in my hands and I'm gonna point it right back at him?
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'm gonna step aside so Yibs and Ron can both also come into the room.
Thank you. You know I will.
Someone give me a D4.
I believe it's your turn.
It is indeed. You did so great on that luck roll earlier that I have to pull this around. That's a 3. Let's see how that goes.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Oh, okay. They are 3 floors above us, maybe.
Alor, did you have anything else on your turn?
Not that I can do, so no.
Okay. That is Ront. He'll go ahead and try to stab at one of these, I guess at this downed drow. I guess you're in charge. What's the call? What's the plan?
We're getting him, buddy. Alor is bullying that one with glasses and asthma and unreloaded crossbow. If you want to join in on that,
Don't shoot me. Come on.
yeah, get
Are
his
they-
ass. Give him a wedgie.
Are they ready to fight? Are they fighting back or are they like...
I suppose The fucking Melvin on the ground isn't, but the other two have their swords ready.
All right, probably restrain those guys or incapacitate them as fast as you can.
All right. Ront will rush one of these other drow, and again, he crit again. The 2 times he's attacked.
That's my boy. He's actually bugged. He can only crit.
It's a little secret. Oh, he did roll a 1 on his damage, though, so he does 3 damage to this guy.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, that is... I suppose it is that drow's turn, who will attack right back, and he hits, does... Oh, damn. He got max damage. He got 8. Hits him pretty good. Next is the drow on the floor, who, is just... Come on. Please, I didn't even hit anyone. I hit that one person. That was it, really.
Yeah, okay.
I've only been here a couple months.
Yeah, go sit in the corner.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You see he stands up and give me insight real quick.
All right, 20.
He's about to reach for his sword and try to sneak attack you.
Gonna shoot him in the shoulder.
Yeah, go ahead. You essentially had a held action. Go ahead.
16.
That hits.
Sit in the fucking corner.
This fucking dipshit nerd.
What's the damage on that?
Let's see. 5.
Yeah, all right, yeah. He tries to quick draw his sword and slash at you, and you shoot him like right in his bicep area, and he drops it. Sorry. And he goes over to the corner.
So embarrassing.
The third drow is going to go ahead and make an attack on Yibs with his sword.
Bring it.
That is a 17.
Yeah, that hits. Especially because I don't have armor right now.
He gets you for 5 damage with his sword.
Okay, that's
Leave
not too
him
bad.
alone.
Shit, listen, I didn't know he had friends. I didn't know Melvin had shooters like that.
The damn rookie's first big day. It's his first breakout. This guy's first encounter.
Do a shrug.
Heartless.
No mercy.
No mercy, I'm sorry.
No mercy
should've
for
been a
slave
waiter, man.
drivers.
He should have been a fucking waiter.
Yibs, that's you.
All right. This guy who's just came up and sorted me. So there's a whole pile of crap in the middle of the room in like a bag, right?
Like scattered about, like bags are hung up and everything, kind of to be sorted.
Can I, if I do like an investigation, can I peruse and see if I see any of my shit?
Yeah, go for it.
Investigation nets me an 11.
Looking around, you don't see your hook or your statue. You see a heavy-looking hammer hanging out of, weighing down the bottom of one of the bags. You can, see its shape pressed into the bag.
Okay.
And you see a guitar, which is understandably a little difficult to conceal with everything else.
Yibs will blink, and then use his goblin racial maneuver to disengage, which I have in my mind flavored as a Dark Souls era dodge roll.
Perfect.
So Yibs is gonna dodge roll past this guy who he's one-on-oneing and rush towards the guitar.
All right, yeah, you make it there.
All right, I'll grab it off the wall or wherever it is. Would it be an action to throw it to Alor?
Yes.
All right, then I'll do that.
Oh my god. I'm gonna drop the crossbow instantly.
Yeah, you have your guitar back.
My other bag too.
Yibs is gonna yell over and go, I assume that one's yours, or is it another guitar?
No, you got the right one.
Cool. And I'll give a thumbs up.
Okay.
All right, that was my action to throw it, my bonus action to do my tuck and roll. I guess, was that all my movement, or can I jump back in?
You can jump back in.
All right, yeah, I'll stay over here towards the bags to see if I can grab any shit to throw to Ront or myself later.
Okay. I suppose, yeah, also hard to hide is Ront's greatsword.
I mean,
though throwing it may be difficult.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll just kind of let him grab that.
All right. And that is back around to you, Alor.
All right. So I have my guitar, but I still don't have any of my other stuff. Good to know.
Is it a guitar or is it like a lute?
It's a guitar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that means I can do all of my stuff again.
Yeah.
1 second. There's 2 guards. One is with Yibs, one is with Ron.
Yep. And the third's in the corner.
Okay, third's in the corner.
Just kind of wincing at his wound.
And where my guitar was hanging is probably... Okay, we should just incapacitate these guards before we are worrying about anything else. I am going to the other guard that's not with Yibs. I'd like a wisdom save.
Wisdom save, you got it. Wisdom, just a flat roll. That is a 10.
All right, he's gonna clutch his stomach and he just starts laughing, and he can't stop laughing until he stumbles back and falls on his hat.
Yeah, you see, he's like, come on, it's his first day. I mean, poor guy. It's his first day, and he's getting his ass beat by a friggin' pale drow, and I mean, what even a green goblin? Get real, come on. You see, he fully falls over. He's chuckling,
looking at this man horrified. He was just like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
And Alor's gonna go over and start looking for her stuff in the piles.
You would still have to get past. If you're looking where your guitar was, Yibs's drow is between the two of you.
Is that guy focused on Yibs or me?
He'll take what he can get.
Okay, I'm gonna wait another second, but I've incapacitated one person, so.
Alright, next is... Okay, Ront, who will... I suppose now that guy's down, how long is he down?
At the end of each of its turns, every time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the wisdom saving throw if it is triggered by damage. Okay, so he has to keep saving.
Alright, Ront will go help out Yibs and rush this other guy.
That's my man.
He hits for 7 damage.
What? He didn't crit?
I know. That's the bug. It is the Laughing Drow's turn. He'll go ahead and give another wisdom save. What's he trying to beat?
My save 14.
Okay, he rolled an 18. You see he kind of shakes his head and kind of like wipes his forehead a little bit. He's like, hey. And you see he gets up and picks up his sword again.
I was gonna say he was prone too.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, he's out of action economy though, because it's the end of his turn that he has to do that on. Next is the other drow, who is, you see, he's gonna try to make a medicine check to get his bolt out. Medicine's intelligence, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he'll give it a shot.
No, it's wisdom.
Oh, it's wisdom?
Medicine is wisdom. Yes.
Okay, he adds 0 to both, but he gets a 17, so he pulls it out fairly well. He will do a con save, though, because it is... I think they're immune to drow poison, actually. Excuse me. He did get a 4, so he passes out. Not from drow poison. It seems from the shock of... just the shock of it all.
That's fine.
Next is the drow fighting Yibs and Ront. He'll make an attack at Ront for hitting him. And that hits for 3 damage. Right. And that is back down to Yibs.
Alrighty. Let's see. Would it be an action to root around in these bags for my stuff?
Yes.
Alright, then I
go
will
ahead
not
and
do
give
that.
me another... Oh, okay, never mind.
If it's an action, then I'll just focus on trying to kill this man. Yibs is so bad with a short sword.
This guy is very hurt.
Oh, sure, but it's just to hit is the problem. Anything that isn't a dex weapon. If only there was a weapon that's scaled on con. All right. Oh, but that does it. That's an 18 to hit?
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. And let's see. I'm going to do a total of... I rolled minimum. That's 3 damage.
Oh, yeah, you see that still messes him up pretty good. He's like one arm hanging limp, his other arm holding the sword. He like raises it to go and attack you, and you just get him in his ribs. I'm just glad he doesn't have to see this.
Is that your boyfriend or something? Like, why do you care about that man so much?
He's so young. He's only been here a couple months. Just a boy.
Slave drivers.
What the hell is up with the Joker over there? What's that dude's deal?
The
He always
Joker?
like that? I'll point to the guy who was laughing.
I think the lady told him a joke or something. I don't know.
Yibs is gonna cut a
It
look
seemed
towards
inappropriate to
Alor.
me too.
You should reprimand him for that once this is all over.
I'll be sure to get around to it.
And that's the end of Yibs' turn.
That's you, Alor.
All right. So that man just died.
Almost. He's very close to being dead.
Finish him off.
All right. Yeah. I have a better plus to hit with the crossbow. So shoot him with an 18. Shoot him in the back for 4 damage.
Yeah. Go ahead and finish this guy.
Yeah. I think there's no elegant way to just shoot someone in the back.
Yeah, you see, he's like, there are sins maybe many, but he's done nothing. He's so young, and you just like walk up behind him and point blank just right in the back of his head, and he falls down.
Anyways, my stuff.
Yeah, there are, bags of stuff here. I suppose you used your action. I guess you can, just give me perception for now to see if you can clock anything offhand.
7. The adrenaline.
You see the sword. You see Ront's sword.
I found your sword.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome, I need that.
Oh, sweet. I didn't see that.
As you guys finish this guy off, you hear your crowd outside starting to get anxious. Oh shit, hurry up.
We're coming, don't
Okay.
worry. Just a little bit more resistance than we thought. We'll be fine.
Captain's here.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Fucking statue.
My stuff.
My stuff.
Where's my jacket?
Oh, where's my jacket? The most important thing to a man is to have a cool as fuck jacket that everyone recognizes you by.
If Akira taught me anything,
If Akira taught me anything, and boy did it,
to have a cool jacket
Akira.
have a cool
Leave me
jacket,
alone.
grab a
and
laser
cool
rifle.
jacket and hang out with your boys, bike with your boys.
I do think that was the message, yeah.
Nothing bad happens if you chill with your guys.
Yeah, but you might get headaches every now and then.
Every now and then. That's really not that bad. All right. She's out there. Yeah, the captain shows up. The dwarf can't do anything. She is unarmed. Go ahead. Someone roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and roll me a D8.
Whose turn is it?
I'll take it.
It is the captain's turn.
My D8 rolled an 8.
8. All right. That is Prince. He's gonna go ahead and make. He's gonna go ahead and attack Prince. First attack is he hits. Second attack he hits.
Fuck.
6 damage and 10 damage. Total of 16 damage.
This guy might be trouble.
All right. Next is the other drow who got up after laughing. He pulls out his crossbow and is going to go ahead and try to take a shot at Alor after seeing her spellcasting capabilities. That's only an 8.
Nope.
All right, yeah, he misses. That guy's passed out. That guy's dead. Next up is Prince, who will go ahead and make an attack back. And that is a 16, which does not hit.
Which does not hit. Oh no.
All right, Yibs, that is you.
Why, of course it is. Who else could it be? Let's see. I'm gonna root around to see if I can find my shit.
All right,
Mara,
go ahead and give me
please.
investigation.
Bless my hand. That's a 6.
Yeah, you reach around and you pull out Alor's jacket.
Hey!
My
Not
stuff.
even my cool jacket. Okay, that was an action. Shit. Is there any way I can keep looking? If I sacrifice my bonus action and move at an altar, can I look again? Or will I just
Yeah.
have to try my other...
If you use your bonus action and reaction, yeah, you can.
Okay. Oh yeah, I certainly don't have a reaction I can use. Okay, another investigation, you said?
Yep.
That's a 9.
You you reach around in there and you find looks like a short bow.
Useless.
Looks dwarven.
I root around the first time, I find Alor's cool jacket. I root around the second time, I find Ron's cool jacket. It's an endless decadence of jackets that aren't mine. Alright, yeah, that's all I got then.
Alright,
I
that's back
need
to
this
you, Alor.
statuette.
That's you.
Did my jacket and guitar come from around the same place, or?
They did not. Looks like they just packaged up all of everyone's stuff.
Okay, I gotta look for my stuff. Yeah, I'm just diving into something.
Alright, go ahead and give me investigation.
Okay. Oh no, there's a 1.
You pull out, it looks like a helmet.
I toss it behind. Keep looking.
You see Ron picks it up and puts it on.
Tosses it and he just picks it up
That's
off
not
the
bad,
ground.
Alright, anything else?
If I forgo my action and bonus action too, can I keep looking?
Yes.
Yippee.
Come on.
Ooh, that's a 17.
Get that jacket.
As you dig around, you pull out your sword, your rapier.
Ah. All right. I forgot that Yib's already pulled out my jacket, and I probably should have just grabbed that. But
I mean, I got your jacket, I got your loot,
Yibs
I
is
can find
holding
everything.
it. Yibs is just carting it around with him. He put it on.
Yeah, admit it it's better on me.
No.
So big on you.
It's so big. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, that is back around to Captain Vandry, who I suppose is now locked in a melee with Prince Darendelle. First attack hits, second attack misses. And he does another 10 damage. Gang, what's the move? We're hurting out here.
I'm coming.
Give me, I guess, insight, either of you.
Oh, I love insight. That's a 21 on insight.
Under 12.
It may not be
Flipped.
a long-term, genius idea, but there's a much lesser chance that they will die if they are all in here with you guys.
No, I definitely thought about it.
Yeah.
Is there any other doors, or is this place completely on its own, like cordon off?
No, there's another door.
There's another door.
Oh, I thought it
There's
was
another
just a
door.
There's another door. Get in here, guys.
I thought it was just a closet. Yeah, come on in.
All right, everyone but
Retreat.
Prince makes a run for it in here.
Big guy, Prince, you too.
Yeah, making sure everyone gets in.
Okay. All right.
All right, and that is it is the dwarf's turn. She's going to make an investigation check to find her stuff. That's a 5. You see she pulls out a hook and throws it on the ground.
I need that.
And that is Ront, who will grab his sword and make an attack at this other drow in here. And he hits for 13 damage. Yeah, you see Ront just fully... he has to... I guess it's pretty tough now that this place is full of people. Because his sword, I guess it doesn't end in a point. It's like a blunted end with 2 sharp sides on it. He will
like
just...
a Lord of the Rings orc sword.
Kind of. I was thinking
I'm there.
Ganondorf Smash Brothers sword.
Like a Fire Emblem armor slayer. I'm so there.
Yeah.
You're so cool, Ront.
He will just kind of run this blunt end into the guy's gut and just pin him up against the wall, and he collapses.
woo.
That. Yippee!
We need to get that other guy in here, then secure the door.
Yeah. Cover him.
You see the helpful drow aims his crossbow at the door. Topsy will pick up a crossbow, and so will Jimjar.
Jimjar, my beloved.
If he tries coming in here, we'll take our shots at him.
I'm gonna jump out to the bridge and try and get Prince behind me.
You make your way out to the bridge, and you see that Captain Shur Vandry is pushing him back. Prince looks bad. Like, he's getting pretty roughed up. He's got these deep gashes on him.
I do have... okay, I didn't say it, but I grabbed my hook on the way. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I have the hook. It's like barely a one-person bridge, right?
Yeah.
So Prince Darendelle, who is this, giant gorilla man, is he, is it gonna break?
No.
Okay.
He's kind of starting to back onto it. It's big. He's probably too big for it, but it's a sturdy enough bridge. And you hear Shur, I have punished you beasts for less. I've killed more obedient than you. You're weird.
Damn. This would have been I'd have been a lot more confident if I had my statue. If anybody finds a statue in there, it's mine. And then I'll run out onto the bridge.
Statue?
All right. You hear the sound of more footsteps coming downstairs and through hallways. Sounds like reinforcements are arriving.
Okay, that's fine.
Next up is Prince.
Disengage. Get back here. I'll hold him off for a second while you get to the room. Okay.
You see, he goes to argue, but he will kind of backwards roll and pop up over you, and then make his way to the armory.
Oh, thank God. Okay. It's just me on the bridge with this guy now?
Yep.
All right.
Brave little thing, aren't you?
I have my moments. So are you the head of this little rinky-dink place?
Not so. My darling mistress Ilvara holds domain here.
That one, yeah. Hey, I would watch what the others are saying about her. I don't think people here much like her. I think you might have a little revolution on your hands if we don't shut you down first.
Give me insight?
Mink. That's a 19.
You see, as you say this, he looks like you catch a flick of genuine confusion. That's literally impossible.
And yet, if a prisoner knows, then surely word must be quite out there, huh?
You do seem to know a lot. Luckily, I happen to know a lot about getting information out of deviant little rats like you. You see, flourishes his sword.
Yibs is gonna stick a hand out and give the finger come here then, and hold his hook in his other hand.
That is you.
Oh, that's me.
You're
that's
up.
my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Then Yus is going to... How far away is he from the doorway of the barracks place, the armory?
15 feet between him and the door, 10 between him and you.
So he's 5 feet away from me. I'm 15 feet away from the door.
He's 10 feet away from you. He's 15 away from the door.
Okay. Wait, is my back to the armory or to the other door?
To the armory.
Okay. And I'm 15 feet away from there.
No, you're 5 feet from the armory. 10 feet from Shur.
Excellent. All right, then I am going to I'm going to get a little devilish glint in my eye and start spinning around my hook, throw it back towards the armory door. See if I can catch the top of the hook onto either the door frame or onto the wood at the bottom of the door, just something, or even the post that's holding the bridge up. Just catch me on something there.
Okay. I suppose, yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
All right, let's see. Yeah, that's an 11 to see if I can hook the hook on that side of the
the bridge.
Yeah, no, that connects.
Okay. I'll wrap that rope around my my arm, and that was my action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have that rope wrapped around my arm and start grinning at this guy to try and come at me.
All right. And I think just before we go back to top of initiative order, we are going to call it a session there.
Wow.
All right.
Look at us go. We made so much
Look
progress.
at us go. We got a whole riot on our hands.
Yeah, I'm real proud of you guys.
And to think, we could have been 3 sessions in at this point with nothing to change.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine?
But no, go ahead and like and subscribe. You can find us on YouTube at Dungeon Guild or on Spotify at Dungeon Guild. You cannot, I repeat, cannot find us on Apple Podcasts. They want to charge me $15 a month to upload this there, and I'm not going to do that.
Thankfully, if you are an Apple Podcast listener with the small price of $15 a month to our Patreon, you can listen to it on your platform of choice.
It's our special tier.
Apple
Podcast tier.
This is a joke. We don't have a Patreon yet.
Yeah, hey, if we hit 10 likes on this video, we will open a Patreon.
Until,
we
of
don't
course,
know what we will be putting on there, but it will be something.
That's right.
access to the raw, unedited footage.
No.
Yep, there we go. Yeah. Unedited, untreated, pure raw. You can hear me cough and sneeze. You can hear all the drama, all the headphone drama.
You can hear our cat and he...
Yep, you can hear our cat in heat.
Yep.
If you want that, all the good stuff.
For only $15 a month at the Apple Music tier.
Our lowest tier.
You don't even want to know what the fucking Netflix tier is.
Oh my god.
Subscribe to our Yibs tier. He will come visit your house.
Subscribe to our Yibs tier and he will appear in your dreams.
He will show up. He will give you his phone number. You can call him at 3 a.m.
If you wanted, it's an option.
Yes. You can pay the full $300 and not do it.
Which is understandable if you know Yibs,
He's a chatterbox.
But some people just want to support.
But I guess also go ahead and follow us on Twitter. Also, at Dungeon Guild Pod. I believe that's all we got. It's a slightly longer list than last time where we had nothing. So here's to growth.
Here's to growth.
See y'all next week.